Within the last hour, it's been revealed that up to 3,500 extra troops are being called in to provide security at the Olympics. This move follows Home Office concerns that security company G4S simply will not be able to supply the 10,000 guards it was contracted to deliver. Our Home Affairs correspondent, Simon Israel, has the details.
The global security company G4S pledged to recruit 10,400 staff in a contract worth £250 million. These were personnel to be deployed at all Olympic venues to check bags and vehicles. In May, G4S said close to 4,000 had been trained and deployed. But following a meeting with the Home Office today, and with just 2 weeks to go before the Games open, it was agreed that target would not be reached. G4S said in a statement tonight,
"This has been an unprecedented and very complex security recruitment, training and deployment exercise which has been carried out to a tight timescale. We have encountered some issues in relation to workforce supply and scheduling over the last couple of weeks, but are resolving these every day and remain committed to providing a security workforce for the start of the London 2012 Games."
What that means in effect is that 3,500 more soldiers on top of the 12,500 already deployed have been ordered to prepare for duties at the Games sites, such as checking bags.
Simon, how has this been left so late? We've just got a few days to go to the Olympics.
Indeed. Let me take you back to the beginning of the year when G4S was actually contracted to only supply 2,000 personnel. Then it was decided that's far too few to guard all the Olympic venues. I tell you what, we'll up it to over 10,000. G4S agreed, promised that they could supply that, and by May had deployed somewhere around 4,000 vetted, trained staff to some of the sites, 6,000 short. Suddenly, 2 weeks before the Games is about to start, we learn from a meeting that the Home Office had with G4S and others today that it can't do that. It simply can't do that. We asked a number of questions to G4S tonight. They gave us our statement, but let me go through some of the questions. Can we ask them what the size of the shortfall was? We asked them whether it was because G4S was unable to vet staff quick enough, properly enough. It's the case that we asked them because we've heard that G4S is being fined £50,000 a day for its failure to meet staffing levels at the venues. Given the size of the contract, maybe that's not considered very much. We also understand, or have been told, but this is not confirmed, that the managing director, the overall boss in charge of this for G4S, has resigned. But we can't confirm that.
Well, I mean, G4S is somebody with whom the government, and particularly the Home Office, contracts extremely regularly on a massive scale. I mean, they're running, what, prisons?
They run prisons, they run custody suites. They are there as one of the main suppliers for the future for all those backup services that the Home Secretary is cutting from policing in the country. So they are a big player in this country and becoming ever bigger. So this idea that they couldn't meet the targets of 10,400 to guard all the Olympic sites is of some concern, certainly some concern for the Home Office.
Well, poor old corporate Britain is not doing too well just at the moment, following Barclays and this and the rest of it. One wonders, therefore, I mean, are there going to be consequences for this company?
I don't know about the consequences. I mean, I've said we've understood that they're being fined £50,000 a day.
Doesn't sound much.
Which, in a contract worth over £250 million is not huge. But we haven't seen the contract. No one's seen the contract. The Public Accounts Committee in the House of Commons tried to find out exactly what was going on, why this sudden explosion in the cost of this securing the Olympic Games through the private sector, and was given this figure, as I said at the beginning, of a fortune, really. And this is what it's ended up doing. 2 weeks before the Games, G4S can't do it. 3,500 soldiers must come in and fill the gap.
Good old transparent Britain. Simon Israel.